Today, have a seat at our table to discuss meal prep or weekly meal prep in this case. Today, we wanted to show you how easy it can be to prepare your meals in advance of the week. So in this video, what I'd like to talk to you about is preparation. And in this particular menu, the best way and the quickest way to get this done is to start on, let's say, Sunday. You would go shopping for your list, and let's say you had 4 or 5 meals that you wanted to do. So you'd go shopping for those items after looking around your house currently and see what you have to use and what you don't have to buy. Purchase the items on Sunday and do the mise en place or the pre-preparation of these items on Sunday. So you would saute the vegetables or steam the vegetables. You would cut your fruit. You would also saute your peppers, get your sauces ready, all on a tray ahead of time. You would cook off your chicken. In this case, we're using chicken. And again, as we'll discuss later, this protein chicken could be exchanged for seafood like salmon. You could use shrimp. You could also use pork tenderloin. This is just an option today that we're going to show you, the protein being chicken. So I purchased about 1.75 pounds of organic chicken breast, and I have that in the recipe, a picture of that. And it cost, the organic brand of chicken breast cost about $16. And I took that chicken breast and I cut it into smaller pieces and smaller portions so that they would represent roughly about 30 grams of protein. And I have basically 4 or 5 different entrees right here that I cut it into. I sauteed it and cooked it ahead of time, so it's all ready to go, along with our starches, our vegetables, and fruit. And this can all be interchanged into what your preferences are. In addition, I wanted to show you the different containers that you can use for meal prep. And probably my favorite, and might be your favorite, is to use glass. It can be reused, obviously, and cleaned. It's very, very safe to use. It's heavy duty, and you can buy 5 or 6 of these, stack them up, and do your meal prep in advance. The lids are very solid. You can put the lid on and stack them up in a refrigerator. So that's probably my first choice is glass. But of course, there's all kinds of options for meal prep containers. These oblong ones are probably the most popular, along with these bowls. A chicken and rice bowl is very popular in these. And then there's the old favorite. These obviously could be put in the oven and in some microwaves. Not all, but some microwaves can handle the aluminum. And this is a great item too. This is from a company called Bottle Box, and these containers are made from water bottles. And this one says it took 2 water bottles to make this container. I would do salads in these. These are not made to be heated or microwaved. So a nice, robust Caesar salad with chicken on it would be great in a container like this. So that covers the containers. Over here we have our starches. And I wanted to mention we have rice, whole wheat noodles that we'll use in a couple different ways, and farro. Farro is an ancient grain that's really quite tasty. And it's very easy. You cook it with a little chicken stock. The directions are on the label. So we're going to use that today as well. And again, everything is prepped and ready to go. And I'm going to build these different chicken items very quickly now that everything's ready to go. First one is called ranch chicken. And I'll take one of our chicken breasts and I'll put it in the container. And that will come with a fresh vegetable and farro. And we'll put in, again, whatever combination or whatever portions you like and you prefer. But I really would encourage you to think of different starches, different accompaniments, different vegetables to use with each of your items. And then we're going to put some homemade ranch dressing. Of course, you can use the bottled dressing as well on top of the chicken. And you should always try to garnish it nicely with some fresh parsley or some green onion, whatever your preference is. And so we have chicken ranch with fresh vegetable and farro. Again, that's one item that you could use. You could, again, switch out the protein and use pork for that as well. The next item that we're going to put together is pesto chicken. Again, very simple. We're going to put that on over rice. And I'm going to put a little bit more rice in there. Again, this is already cooked with the pesto on it. And for this, I'm going to use a little bit of carrots. And you can pour more pesto on the rice if you wanted to. But again, we'll garnish it with some additional parsley on top. And that's the chicken pesto. Next, we're going to do pineapple barbecue, one of my favorites. So we're going to take this chicken here that we put, again, into, they're bite-sized pieces, maybe a little bit bigger. And we're going to load that up. And again, your portion size could be whatever you wanted it to be. And with the barbecue chicken, we're going to use some pasta. Again, it's up to you what you like to use. This is whole wheat pasta, and the pasta could be used for Asian dishes, which we're going to use for teriyaki. And then I'm going to put a little bit of extra barbecue sauce on top and a little bit over the pasta. And for this, I'm going to garnish it definitely with some green onion, just a little bit. And if you don't like green onion, then you could certainly use parsley. On top of that, of course, pineapple is very, very good right now. I'm going to put a couple pieces of fresh pineapple right on top. So chicken barbecue pineapple makes a great meal as well. And then number 4, we're going to do a teriyaki chicken. So we're going to do this in a bowl, and we're going to use these noodles again. This makes a great Asian bowl, these whole wheat noodles. Again, this was dried pasta out of the box. Very easy to work with. And we'll take chicken breast for the teriyaki sauce and some peppers, red peppers, green peppers to go on the side of this, and our teriyaki sauce over the top. And again, you can garnish it with green onion, would be probably preferred, but you could also use parsley. That is the Asian bowl. Next up, and you can use a whole bunch of different vegetables in that. Next, we're going to do the chicken marinara. And again, we can use pasta for that. And we'll use a glass bowl for the chicken marinara. We'll put that on this side. It has a divider in it so you can not have the protein touching the vegetables, if you will. And then the marinara sauce will go over the chicken and the pasta. And some parsley. You could certainly put some Parmesan cheese on top as well. And for this, we're going to use some carrots on the side and green beans. A little mixture of both. You can certainly use whatever vegetables you'd like. Again, chicken pasta marinara. We also had some sauteed cabbage, green and red cabbage, and that can go with the teriyaki chicken. That would be a great side for that as well. The other thing I wanted to mention is you could certainly add fresh fruit and other vegetables. I had steamed the broccoli. I sauteed the green beans and the carrots. I put a little bit of honey on the carrots. You can season however you'd like. But the other accompaniment that you might want to put in your meal prep are maybe a slice of apple or two with your meal prep. Of course, the pineapple is out of this world. You could add a slice of cucumber. You could put a fresh strawberry on top for sure, or two, and oranges when they're in season and delicious. So that's our plan for meal prep. We have 5 different meal preps that we did. We did the ranch chicken, the pesto chicken, and pineapple barbecue, teriyaki, and then last but not least, we did the marinara with pasta. Those are the 5 meals. So it took about 20 minutes to put these together and about an hour and a half on Sunday to do all the cooking. So for the whole week, you're done. You can put these in the refrigerator and heat them up in the oven or the microwave, whichever you prefer. And so this week, meal prep with chicken, and we'll get back to you on maybe seafood, pork, and other proteins to do in make-ahead meals or meal prep. Thanks very much, and we'll see you next time.